Hey everybody, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a tutorial using the Too Faced Christmas in New York palette slash set. I say palette slash set because there are some other goodies in this palette and I think, or set, whatever, that I think should also get some attention in this review. So I'm not really sure what kind of look I'm going to create, but obviously it'll be in the title or something. I mean, if you're here, it's in the thumbnail, so you probably like it. But anyways, I'm just gonna kind of look at the colors. I know there's one color I really want to use. It's this really pretty, like, shimmery pink color that kind of reminds me of MAC's Expensive Pink. And other than that, I'm just going to kind of build the look that I feel like. And then we're gonna be using, obviously, some of the other Too Faced products that come in the set. So let's get started. This is the palette. And this is the pink pound cake that I want to use. This collection comes with 3 mini products. There's a mini Too Faced Shadow Insurance, a mini Better Than Sex Mascara, and a mini Melted Hot Chocolate Lipstick in milk chocolate. Sorry, in chocolate milkshake. Now, I'm not going to be using any of the minis because I actually have all 3 of these products in the same colors in full size. For my brushes today, I am going to be using some brushes from my kind of existing collection. But I'm also going to be using a few of the Tweezerman brushes that I was sent to review. Anyway, so I've just put a little bit of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance on my fingers and I'm just going to tap it onto my eyelid. So I'm going to be setting that with glaze right here all over my lid. Now, this palette, in my opinion, is kind of divided up into 3 palettes. There's kind of like this kind of cool neutral palette. There's kind of this warm neutral palette. And then there's this, like, basically looks like the Nikki Tutorials palette. But just because they come that way doesn't mean you have to kind of stick within them. And so I'm actually going to be not really sticking to the color families that they put together. But I think it's really good that they kind of, because there's a lot of colors in this palette, so I think it's really good that they kind of divide them into little families or like little mini palettes within it. Because as I've mentioned before, I think this is a great palette to give to somebody who's growing their makeup collection and who just wants to play. And for somebody who wants to play, having that as a little bit of a guide, I think can be a way to kind of direct where they're going. And that's not to say that they shouldn't go outside of that, but it's just, you know, it's a nice way for a beginner to kind of just, like, when there's so many colors, I mean, look how many colors there are. I think it can be really hard if you're a beginner to know, like, what do I use with this or whatever. But this way it's kind of like little families. Using my beloved MAC 217, I'm going to put Cake Batter kind of as my transition color in the crease. Cake Batter definitely had a lot of kind of kickback. Really, so did Glaze. So this is actually my first time, like, really playing with the palette. Like, I've swatched it and I've, like, used a few of the shadows, but this is kind of my first time really sitting down with it, like getting to really know it, you know? I'm gonna put a little bit of Tootsie in my outer crease. Again, using my same MAC 217 brush. Using my brand new Tweezerman shader brush, which I have never used before, so I'm really excited. I am going to put Pound Cake, which is right here, all over my lid. And as I mentioned, this is the color that I was just, like, the most excited to play with. It's definitely a lot more glittery than I thought. I thought it would be more metallic. So again, using the shader brush, I'm just gonna go in to my kind of the outer part of my eyelid with Honey Dip right here, which is another color I was really excited about. Then using Tweezerman's Line Glider brush, I'm just going to put Butterscotch under, right here, under my eyes. So for my eyeliner today, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. Now, as usual, I'm going to tightline my eyes. Today I'm using my MAC Graph Black Technicolor liner. Of course, for my mascara, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. One thing I really like about this mascara is I find it really makes for like fluffy lashes. So I'm going to start off by doing a little bit of a contour using my Tweezerman contour brush and the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I actually have a full-size Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I do love it for contour. I like this brush, it's like super dense. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Tweezerman blush brush and chocolate covered strawberry right here. For my highlight, I'm going to use their pointed foundation brush because I can. The only thing that is of course missing is the lips, and so I will be using the Too Faced Melted Chocolate in Chocolate Milkshake. And this is actually one of my favorites. I got it at a Too Faced event that I went to with Sephora a number of months ago, like last winter, I guess. And it's just this pinky nude with the right amount of brown and pink and coral that is just really flattering and comfortable. So there is the look I put together. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of tutorial and kind of playing with this palette and getting to know some of the colors. I mean, with this palette, you can create just endless looks. I will say, you know, some of the shadows are better than others. I really like the blush, bronzer, and highlight that they included. The blush is actually really nice, and I love that highlighter. Anyways, there are endless looks you can create with this. There's neutrals, there's warm, there's cool, there's pops of color. There's so much fun that you can have with this palette. And as I mentioned before, I think this palette is a great palette for somebody who's new to makeup, for someone who's starting out, and for somebody who wants to start playing. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and have a great day, and happy holidays, and yeah, just hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.